Hey everybody, welcome back to Tanisha Vlog. It's me. This is Tanisha Vlog 9. I'm Tanisha. Shouldn't have to keep on telling y'all who the hell I am. You should But hey, welcome back. Today we are talking about family and your love life. And of course, I'm not going to talk to you about something without giving you my experience as well. Okay, but first, it's a very human thing to have high respect for our family. It is taught at a very early age to obey your parents in order to live these very long and prosperous lives. And like I said, it's a very easy concept to follow when you're younger. But how do you go about obeying your parents as you get older? Do you? How does that work? Let's get into that. All right, especially when it comes to love life. Let's chat. Okay, so first of all, I listen to my parents. I don't listen to them all the time, but when it comes to decision making as far as my life is concerned, they've lived theirs. It's my motherfucking business what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you about my last relationship, my most recent relationship, the one I just got out of maybe like a few months ago. So for the most part, we got along, but there was a lot of friction between me and him because his mom lived directly next door. Like, this is our house, this is her house, okay? And she overstepped a lot of boundaries. I'm not going to slam her in the event that maybe she will watch this or, will see herself. I don't, like, you're just being an overbearing mom, like, whatever. It is, in my perspective, from my perspective, it is the man's job to check when his mama is crossing too many boundaries. And so crossing too many boundaries looks like when me and my man would have, or my ex-man would have our designated, we're going to do yard work outside. I get ready to go and do the gardening portion of it, and she's doing gardening in my shit. Overstepping boundaries for us look like me and him making plans to go buy a new rug, and then Christmas comes and you've bought a new rug. And it wouldn't be, most of you are like, oh, be grateful, right? But it was small things where me and him would discuss about getting ourselves for the house. And then all of a sudden, oh, I just thought I would get you this small little thing. She was involved in our arguments. She was involved in fucking every fucking thing because she lived next door. It was so fucking annoying. And he never, ever checked that. And then when we broke up, of course, what happens, she is taking his side about things and of course throwing me under the bus. So and in that respect, he did not look out for the family that we were trying to build. He was too busy trying to keep intact his family with his mother. Now, nothing is wrong with that. But if you are choosing a partner, you are also choosing a family. You are not just choosing to be with this person. You are choosing to have a family with this person. You are choosing pretty much a new trajectory in life. You are choosing new traditions. You are choosing how you will raise a family. You are choosing how you will live. And really, for me, how things are going was like the foundation for how a relationship would go. I would not be able to make a move or do anything without his mama being involved. It's only one lady in his life. And it was more than one lady in his life, but it's only one number one. And that should have been me. That is my perspective. Any of you can take whatever you want and take it whichever way you want. But I've been through it enough to know that if my man is not making it clear that I am the woman of this household, not me and his mama, then we don't have nothing to talk about. Like, I just... don't fucking talk to me. And it's not even on some I'm disrespecting your mama. She just needs to know before she comes into this home that I am the queen of this household, right? I am the queen of this household. Now, some people are probably like, but your mom, you're supposed to respect your mom. So I ask you, how do you obey your parents as you become older? A few weeks ago, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry came out, and everyone was so excited that he divorced himself from the royal family. And the whole time I'm watching everyone get online and talk about how proud they were that he was sticking it to them, like, fuck the royal family, go out there, you're supposed to step up for your wife, you're supposed to do what you need to do, you need to make sure she's happy, make sure y'all are happy, do what you need to do. And I'm thinking to myself, a lot of these people don't do that for themselves. So what is it that makes you decide that your family's happiness, as far as your life is concerned, is way more important than your own life? Not your own life, but how you feel. How does that work? I have a few questions for you. I don't have the answers for everything. I'm just telling you how I feel. But hopefully this episode or this vlog will make you go back and rethink some of the things that you're doing in your relationship. We are at a point where we're grown, right? I know it feels crazy, especially for me, for all of my people that are, graduated 2004, dealt with the recession, blah, 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 blah. We're at a place now where we're grown. We are creating our own traditions. We are creating our own families. We are creating our own lives. And now is the time that we create our own adulthood, right? What does that look like for you? Okay, let me ask you a few questions. Are you still letting your mom, your dad, your sister, your grandma, your auntie dictate the happiness for your life? Are you still deciding who you will and won't be with because of what they think? For example, my grandmother is extremely Baptist, right? Like, she goes to church multiple times a week. I grew up in the church. I grew up going to church multiple times a week. The woman that I am today, I'll go to church. It's been years since I've been to church. I may just go ahead and go because she's been begging me to go. But as for me and mine, it's not an obligation that we are in church every day. It's more important that we are cultivating our own special walk with God than it is for me to go into church and, let the minister decide what our walk with God looks like. That is me. But I know that there are some people who would get with somebody and be totally infatuated with somebody, and let's say that they're more spiritual than they are religious, and their mom is super religious, so they're not dealing with that person. Nope, I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Never mind the fact that you may not be as religious as you want. Never mind the fact that you may be more spiritual than what you used to be, right? But your mama don't like anybody that's not Christian and not going to Bible study, so I'm not going to deal with anyone that doesn't do that. That is not doing the same. How does that work? How is that working for you? Is that working? Or maybe you want to start to cultivate your life the way you want it ran, maybe? Another question. I've already said this. You're your own adult. You make your own decisions. Not only are we making our own decisions, but we are also making our own decisions as healed adults, not damaged children. Right? I used to say to my friend all the time, what do I look like being 40? Let's say I'm single still at 40. What do I look like single at 40? And my date asked me, oh, why are you single? And I'd be like, I got daddy issues. Got what now? You 40 with daddy issues? You ain't worked that shit out yet? The fuck? So, you're your own adult. You decide how your life plays out. You decide, do I want to be with somebody that wants more children or no? Do I want to be with someone that has a great relationship with their mother or just does not talk to their mother because I don't have time? You decide these things, okay? Are you a family that celebrates Christmas or, New Year's, Valentine's Day? You are deciding the trajectory of your life right now. It is no need for somebody that has already lived their life to be coming and telling you how to do that. Love life too. Get advice, but stop letting grown people that have already lived their life dictate what you are doing. Next question. Okay, so and these are just a list of questions that I just wrote down. Okay, so what do you do or how do you react when these decisions are not in alignment with what your mother and father have for you? So let's say that you do allow them to dictate what you do, how you move. What happens if they're asking you to do something that is not in alignment with what you want for your life as a grown-ass person? What the fuck are you going to do? What you going to do? You ain't got to answer that right now, but think about that shit next time. What they're asking of me is not in alignment with who I am and what I see for myself. Am I really going to commit to this? Sleep on it. Do you inconvenience yourself? Do you hold off on minor and major life decisions until consulting them? Okay? I do this. Like I said, I consult with my mother, my father, my grandmother. I consult with them about things regularly. Okay? But at the end of the day, the decision is mine to make. It is my decision, not anyone else's. So if I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm making the final decision. You know how many times they would love for me to have been an instructional assistant and then moved off to being a teacher? No. I don't want to work in education no more. I know that I'm great with children, but there are other ways for me to service children, to be of service to children, than to continue to be a teacher. I can't do it this way. Were they pissed at me? Yeah, but guess who has to live this life in this body during this time? Me, not them. Okay? Can they advise you? Of course they can, but they cannot live your life for you. So take control of even your love life. Let's say that you and your partner are completely compatible. Y'all are perfect together, but your mother doesn't like natural hair. And your mother always got something to say about this girl with her nappy ass fucking hair. Always talking shit. The shit look dirty. You know how some people can be. Let's keep it real. Not everybody is on the natural wave yet. Not everybody. What are you going to do? Are you checking that? What you going to do? We ignoring that? How you moving? Okay? It says here that I was going to share with you a few times I listened to family before listening to myself. I mean, changing my major, getting work before college ending, going to college and wasting all of this money on a degree that I don't even fucking want to use, nor do I like it. It got so, the pressure from doing what family wanted me to do became so unbearable that I ran away to New York. I was only supposed to be gone 3 days. I left and didn't come back until 2016. I'm not going to go down this whole laundry list, okay? So, if you could see it for other people, that it is okay for them to live their lives any way that they choose, with or without the input of their family, or cutting. All right, y'all, I ran out of space. I don't have that much time left. I've got like a minute and 50 seconds, but you get the gist of the vlog episode. Stop letting family members that have already lived their life, that have already made their shitty decisions, that have already made their mistakes, dictate how your love life goes. You should be bold and strong enough to stand up for your spouse, your partner, whoever it is. If that is somebody that you chose to have a family with, you do not shy away when there are people disrespecting them, when there are people getting in the middle of y'all arguments, interfering with things. Of course, stop telling everybody your business first and foremost. But in the same breath, you really need to be mindful that if you are choosing somebody, you are choosing a life that you all create together. Not you, your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your this. You two are merging together and creating a future together. This does not include any fucking body else. Yes, even your mama. Okay, Black History Fact of the Day. It is Smokey Robinson's birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Smokey. Hey. I don't know. All right, y'all. So, like I said, stop letting other grown people be in your grown people business, okay? I don't care if it is your mama and your daddy. They didn't already fucked up, had their baby daddies, had their wives do it. Let them, they be all right. They gonna be all right. Don't let your spouse down. Don't let your partner down, all right? Peace!